This little park gets nicknamed Pigeon Park for a very good reason, but unfortunately nobody else wants to be here.
There's a lot of pigeons that use the park, not a lot of people.
Seems to me to be a place really where people looking for trouble can go to find it.
But we're about to change all of that. My name is Carson Arthur, and with the help of the Green Force team, we're going to take this outdoor space and make it into something that's more than just for the birds.
We know that we have a mixed neighborhood here, and we're proud of that, but we also know that there are some corners of it that really need help, and this is one of them.
Toronto's historic communities, Cabbagetown, and having a park that's refreshed and safe and usable by all the members of our community, that's going to be just a lot of fun.
I guess I would like to see the right people from the community use this particular area. Again, if you have the right people coming here, it keeps the wrong people away.
It's a place in which people don't feel comfortable, and it's a place in which really is gone to the birds, as you know.
Now you know about this makeover, right? You know we're going to address this park. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your community attachment to it?
I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Yonge Street Mission. Over there, that's our community centre.
Yeah.
And that's our housing genesis place. So we're here all the time.
Then you are a perfect person to talk about this particular
Well, one
park.
of them, sure.
Now, how much do you know about it?
Well, I know that the park isn't being used in ways that it could be. There's a lot of pigeons that use the park, not a lot of people.
Then what would you like to see here?
We'd love to see a park that's kind of usable by all members of our community. Kids can be here, families can be here. Right now it's looking a bit old and a bit tired. Some of the bricks you'll fall if your trip is not safe for kids. You've got to do something about the water. Always have to supervise people when there's kind of water around.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to be swimming in that.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, then let me just summarize what I think you
Sure.
need here, okay? You need me basically to come in and refresh this area.
Yeah.
Okay, refurbish it. Address some of the areas like under the trees where nothing seems to be growing and
Yep.
the mud that's there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going to address the pond
Great.
because it's not going to work the way it is
Yeah,
currently.
that's right.
Okay, is there anything else that I've missed then in this list?
No, I think you've captured that. That'd be great.
No problem. This is a really interesting project for me because 40 years ago, Anniversary Park was a well-designed space. But with all the transition in the different communities, it kind of got forgotten, which is why we're here to fix it. This traffic triangle is a very cool space because the city decided that they would put a park in it. And they put in trees and a water feature and pathways so that people would eventually use it. What I'm not sure they expected was this influx of birds that they got, hence the nickname Pigeon Park. But I'm going to take it back to the way it used to be, and I'm going to do it using the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. Now, there are several elements in this park that I want to keep. I want to keep the water feature. I really want to reuse the trees because they're absolutely beautiful. And I also want to keep the pathways because they link the park to the sidewalks that are all the way around it. Unfortunately, there are a few challenges we have to overcome. The retaining walls have failed in several places and they're not safe anymore, which is why I'm going to replace them with natural stone. In this case, armor stone. Now, my final R for this project is to recycle the water that I'm using in the water feature. Ordinarily, a feature like this is drained periodically and refilled with fresh water and chemicals to keep it clean, and I don't want to do that. Instead, what I'm planning to bring in is an ecologically safe water filtration system, one that makes the water good for both people and for birds. It's not enough that I make this a beautiful design or that this park is environmentally friendly. It also has to be safe, which is why I'm putting a lighting system in all the way around the water feature. That way, at night, this park will be absolutely inviting for the community. Once I've drawn that in, I can take this design to David, and I hope he'll agree with me that this is the perfect plan for the neighborhood. Now here's your design for Anniversary Park.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
It probably doesn't look a lot different.
It's very similar to what it was, only like it does look actually different at the same time.
Good, well, I'm glad. I really like the original design of the space that they did way back when, okay? But what we're gonna do now is really refresh this, okay, so that it meets your community's needs today.
Perfect.
Okay, so starting with the pathway,
Right.
this is the original stone. I would like to reuse it instead of taking it all out and replacing it.
Okay.
You'll also notice that the water feature is still here. Okay, now in the water feature, I'm putting in large stones. Okay, and I'm doing that to displace the amount of water that's actually contained in the unit itself.
Okay.
Okay, the other thing we're doing here is I'm planting a fairly large stack of stones, about 5 feet tall. Okay, they will be core drilled so that the water will come up and cascade down.
It's clear that Carson was kind of listening and so has incorporated what he's heard into his design. So we're delighted with what Carson drew.
I'm also going to replace the center ring around the water feature with plants.
Right.
Okay. Right now, you can basically walk right up to the water feature and get in it.
I know that's been of some concern to parents and certainly to our staff over the road as we go over, because if our daycare kids are going over, it's that they're just attracted to that, and sometimes people put studs in and you don't know what kind of stuff's been in there.
Yeah.
So any barrier to that would be really appreciated.
The one other thing I am adding is an arbor system.
Okay.
Now the arbors will go around the outside perimeter. Okay. It is going to be round. Okay. A combination of wood and metal. But more importantly, I'm meeting with a lighting expert, and we're going to really create a dramatic effect in this space.
Having lights there permanently and having it as a well-lit, a safe park is actually really important.
Now, in your opinion, is this going to meet what the community needs?
I think this will be exciting. I think they'll look forward to seeing this.
Good. Then at this point, we can start to break ground.
Right, it's about time.
Good.
Let's see some action.
Yay! So I heard you had a little problem taking this wall out.
We don't have a problem taking it out because we're not taking it out.
I'm really concerned that we do get the job done on time.
Green Force is at the corner of Parliament and Gerrard, where we are restoring a 40-year-old park that is in desperate need of a makeover. We are renovating the existing water feature, repairing the stone retaining walls, and lighting up the whole space.
Now that David's approved the design, we can start the demolition. Specifically the retaining walls, the failed water system, and all the plant material that's not doing so well. We're also going to get the area ready for the new construction. We're digging the post holes for the arbor, and we're going to get the ground leveled for my big armor stones. So I heard you had a little problem taking this wall out.
We don't have a problem taking it out because we're not taking it out.
So the whole thing's concrete then?
That's right, all the way around.
All the way around. And the bricks are actually wet laid into that?
Wet laid to the concrete, yeah.
Okay. That concrete footing caught me by surprise around the water feature, but we're going to adjust the plan so that I can still get my plants up nice and tight. So what do you suggest? Because we got to make something work here.
We're going to put in a man-made retaining wall.
Okay. And then how high are you going to make it?
We'll run it flush to the height of that coping.
So I still get everything I wanted?
For sure.
Okay, because the man-made retaining wall isn't my first choice, I'll be honest with you.
Not mine either.
But the goal here is to get the green around the water feature. So if you can promise me that, then we'll go with your plan.
No problem.
Okay, I will leave it to you then. You
Okay.
make this happen.
All right.
After finding out about the solid cement footing surrounding the water feature and how it's going to impact the overall design, I decided to have David drop by to fill him in on the changes.
So is it looking like a bit of a war zone out here?
Yeah, looking like it's under construction, that's for sure.
It is that. We're getting there though.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, lots
So,
going on.
like, is this the arbor?
This is the arbor. Yep.
Now, is it going to be joined somehow?
Right. Well, what's happening is we've got sheets of metal going all the way around the
Right,
top.
okay.
And it's going to be the same on that side and on that side.
Okay.
Then there's actually a lighting system being attached at the top as well.
Perfect, okay.
So you'll have pools of light
So
in
really
here.
lots of light here.
Yes.
Good.
While making it a little safer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm beginning to see what it's going to look like, and really excited about the fact that there's going to be light, it's going to be well lit.
We are going to create a very amazing, dramatic, outdoor night garden. Something that this park has never been before, because at night it was never safe. Now it's going to be the jewel of the neighborhood. In addition to that, we're also going to wrap all the trees in LEDs.
Great.
Yeah,
So
so
it'll look really festive and all
Lots
year
of
long.
definition, absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
in these big holes, this is where all the rocks are going, okay?
Right, okay.
Those are the big
Yeah.
rocks out there. They're all going in here to create the retaining wall, because behind this is going to be all the mulch.
Right, and the plant.
So you're okay with that, so?
Yeah.
Good?
Great.
This is the one problem that we ran into, unfortunately, is this right here.
Oh, what's that?
Now, this is a concrete footing that they put in. The whole thing all the way around is solid concrete.
Man, they really built it well in '67, didn't they?
They built it extremely well. We don't want to take out the footing,
Yeah.
okay, because what's going to happen is it could crack the pond.
Got it.
right?
Okay.
And that's the focal point in this space.
That's the signature of the park, yeah.
We have come up with a solution though, okay? We're
What's
gonna
that?
bring our retaining wall to about here, okay? Now the retaining wall will be the same height as that wall.
Yeah.
And this is gonna become a contained planter,
Okay.
okay? So you'll still get lots of plants. More
Right.
importantly, you're gonna get better separation from the walkway
And some distance
to the water.
yeah. There's actually going to have more distance between the path and the fountain. That's probably going to be a net gain for us. Perfect.
You seem pretty good with all of this.
I'm excited about this. I've heard good things about Carson and Green Force, and this will be like your contribution, your signature to our community.
So you're just putting the pressure on me is what
Well,
you're doing.
it's all on you.
He's put a lot of trust in us to get this space done, and with all of the weather constraints and everything that's happening, I'm really feeling very pressured to hit that deadline that we've committed to.
As the Green Force team forges ahead on the new retaining wall surrounding the fountain, I head out to meet with an old friend who can help me with the lighting for the park.
Aaron, what I wanted from you was really to help me create drama in the space, okay? And ordinary landscaping isn't cutting it for me. I want something a little bit more like this. I want to set a stage for drama, okay? Which is why I came to you, because you're the expert. So show me how to do this there.
Sure. Hey, Jamie, let's lose the front light. So we just lost the front light. So now we're a little bit more shadowy. We can talk about time of day here. Everything's not just flat and, we're accentuating features.
Okay, so if we're doing this in landscaping, we're doing it on a tree, you're starting to see more of the branch structure versus the full-on color of the bark.
Yes. Jamie, let's just swap this and look at the footlight. And now we're in 1930s black and white movie, horror scene.
So the footlight gives it lots of brightness in front of the tree, right? But everything behind it is dark.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Because what I want to do is I want to give the drama to the space, and we've got a ton of trees there, but it has to be safe as well.
Okay, Jamie, let's bring it all back up.
So what I need from you now, okay, is take those principles and I want you to apply it to the park.
I think what we are going to do in the park is we're going to actually wrap all the trees in LED lights, and then we're going to have spotlights as well pointing down to the path, creating pools of light for people to walk through, so you have light in dark areas.
I think that's awesome, and more importantly, that makes this the safe space that we're looking for.
I think so, yeah.
So thank you. I can't wait to see it. Yeah. Although I must say, right now, it's kind of nice sitting under the lights.
It's a little bit warmer in here.
This project was right on schedule, but then we got a little snow.
The Green Force team is in Cabbagetown, one of Toronto's oldest neighborhoods, where we are bringing a neglected park back to life. We've jumped a few unsuspected hurdles.
So I heard you had a little problem taking this wall out.
Well, we don't have a problem taking it out because we're not taking it out.
And are well on our way to finishing up the space on time.
Because all the specialty work is happening in the garden today, it frees me up to go find a home for all of that recycled stone and interlock. I want to make sure it goes back to the community, so I'm planning to give it to Habitat for Humanity. Hi there. I hear you're the man. I'm Carson.
I'm Scott.
Nice to meet you, Scott. I hear you're the man to talk to about donating some product.
That's right.
Okay, we're doing an outdoor site, and I've got lots of leftover interlock and retaining walls and all that kind of stuff. Is that something you can use here for your charity?
Interlocking brick is one of the things we do take in small quantities, as long as you can get it to us.
All right.
We don't go picking that sort of thing up.
Now, is it going to be used actually in a home?
No. We sell this stuff to the general public, and then the money we raise pays for all the administration costs of Habitat for Humanity.
Okay, well, I do have lots of this stone. We can definitely deliver it. I just need you to show me where to put it.
Sure.
This project was right on schedule, but then we got a little snow. In fact, we got so much snow that we set a record for the most snowfall at this time of the year in the last 60 years, which is causing me a real problem because now I have to adjust the design to accommodate it.
I'm really concerned that we do get the job done on time. There's a lot going on in this community, and the reveal day's coming up, and I know people are anxious to see it.
So the Green Force team has now become the snow removal team and have cleared away all of the white stuff so that we can continue with laying all of the large armor stones for our new and improved water feature.
I can honestly say, I've never seen a filter system like this before. Now, how is this going to keep my water feature clean? Because I want it environmental.
All right, well, it's not so much a filter as it is a device that puts these extremely fine bubbles of oxygen into the water. And it's those little bubbles that help promote bacteria. And they're what eat, all the algae in your pond.
I'm really glad that we found an environmentally friendly water filtration system which will help us treat the algae in this water feature. The reason I'm also very excited about it, I mean once all this snow melts away, is we've given the city a way to treat that water feature all year round without ever having to use any chemicals. It's a very cool product. I love this. Today the carpenter's coming in to finish off the arbor system. Originally, I wanted to build these arbors out of metal, but we had to change that design plan for a couple of different reasons. Now these arbors are here because they create visual separation between the trees and the water feature, but they're also here because all the electrical for the lighting is hidden in behind them. And for public safety, we decided that metal wasn't the best alternative, which is why we chose wood. Even with all the snow, we're still working hard to get this space done. Now we've got lights on all the maple trees. We have our arbor built, which helps define the space, but more importantly, this is where the pot lights are gonna go to shine down on the pathway. I'm walking on the armor stone retaining wall, which is mirrored by this retaining wall here for the plant beds, and the guys are hard at work putting that in place so that come spring, I can actually put plants in here. Now the water feature is also done. We've got big stones in place to help disperse the amount of water required to fill it. We have our big stack here, which the water will pump out of, and basically, we can make this a winter wonderland as soon as we get some water. This might be the very first time in my entire career where snow has stopped construction on a space. We're sort of not where we expected to be at this point.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Green Force team is at Anniversary Park in Cabbagetown, where we've built a new water feature, erected large stone planting beds, and improved the lighting for safety reasons. And now, it's time to bring in the plants and shrubs. Unfortunately, with all of the snow, plans have had to change.
This might be the very first time in my entire career where snow has stopped construction on a space. I mean, at this time of the year in the fall, we're not supposed to get big collections of white stuff. And yet, here it is, and here we are. Definitely one for the history books. Well, we're sort of not where we expected to be at this point.
Yeah, I can see that.
The snow kind of put a little damper on us, unfortunately. We were so close to being completely done this space. Another couple of days of good weather and we would have been finished and this park would have been done. But that's okay, because I'm going to come back.
But I can see it's making a huge difference already. These are where the plant's going to be. I can see it's gone from paper to actuality, and I can actually see what it's going to look like. And that's kind of great for our community.
You can envision plants in here?
I can.
Good, okay. Well, starting over here, the arbors are up, okay? The arbors do a couple of different things.
All right.
They hold all the electrical system inside.
For the lights.
For the lights. The lights on top of them, but also the lights in the trees.
Sure.
Now, every tree is wrapped all the way around the entire space, okay? And we've put in the spots.
Right, so there's going to be lots of light.
Lots of light on the pathway and on the water feature.
Clearly now, I think with all this stuff, we've opened the park up with the lighting. More people are going to use it, and that's just a good thing for this community.
As it stands right now, we've met all of his objectives. We've got the lights in, we've redefined the water feature, we've brought the environment back to the community, which was his biggest goal. Basically, when this space is done in the spring, I know he's going to be that much happier. You'll also notice the armor stone pathways.
I saw those when I came in. They're looking great.
Yes. Well, the mulch goes in behind them. Right. Again, something we're going to do in the spring.
Right.
But the armor stone ties into the armor stone we put in the water feature.
Got it. So they talk to each other architecturally.
Exactly.
I learned that.
And you can obviously see the planters.
Yep. And they're ready for plants, clearly.
Yes. And they look good.
Right.
And they
they will be looking good.
Yeah. Well, they create that separation between the walkway and the water feature.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll notice that we did put in the big rocks.
Yeah, that looks great.
Those are there to displace the amount of water it takes to fill that water feature. Okay. So let's say for whatever reason it does become contaminated.
Yeah.
It's very easy to drain it and refill it, and it requires less resources to do so.
Right, so it's more ecologically friendly for the community.
Absolutely.
For the environment.
And what you can't see is there's a filter in there, okay, that uses no chemicals.
Perfect.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
Now, I know this is not what you were expecting at this point,
but
okay, you can see the vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
And spring's coming.
And spring's coming. And so will I be, as long as you'll trust me to come back in the spring and finish this job.
I trust you. I'll be seeing you in the spring.
You will. But before that, we should go get some community members so they can see the space too.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
Good.
It's
Oh, it becomes welcoming. Everybody suddenly feels like it's okay to come in here and take part in this park that's supposed to be our community.
I think it says to the community that we take care, that we are concerned and we want to beautify.
Certainly is going to change the feel of the entire park, and I believe it will also change the people that come here to use it for the right reasons.
As issues like global warming and overflowing landfill sites become more prevalent in our society, we have to start paying attention to our outdoor spaces. Even a park like this, which was designed and built 40 years ago, can be revamped using environmentally friendly techniques. Things like LED lights, which require less electricity, and a water feature which actually uses less water and no chemicals to keep it clean. Basically, when this park is done, I can be very proud in saying that the Green Force team helped me design and build an outdoor space that not only works for these communities, but also requires less of our planet's resources. My name is Carson Arthur. Thanks for watching.
Well, it makes it look prettier aesthetically. It's gorgeous. And hopefully it will keep this park clean. And hopefully, you know, people will not be doing things that they're not supposed to be doing here in this space.
It's a great design, kind of artistically and aesthetically. Obviously, a lot of thought went into it, and I think the response is going to be really positive in the community.
Crossing through the park before was a little daunting, but now I don't think it will be with the lights and the open spaces. So I think it's a wonderful contribution to the neighborhood.